Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment to battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose from the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The DB's backing off from the line now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. There's a wide open receiver, complete. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Okay, set. Here's second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Got him for a sack, a big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Crucial third down play right here. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff heading left. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He's going to hand this off. And they bring him down right at the 20. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finds room at the 30. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Gives it to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line, the running back, to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
But I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here on 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's second down here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on 3rd and short. Starting to wonder about this running game right now. If on 3rd and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Buying time. Moving to his left. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Gators pick up enough for a 1st down here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Gators. They will claim the 2nd half lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket, and he's brought down there. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44. The Dogs come up to the line and crank the tempo up here. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Nice throw, caught for a completion. He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. He's back to throw again on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. And this pass is on target. Caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming up, second down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Quarterback somehow keeping the play alive. Has no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll run it to the left. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Gators will line up on first and 10. They're going to run it here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And the Gators come into the final minute hoping to run the clock out here and win it. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.